Hi, everybody. This is Dan Downs. I'm with Kathy Dasho, part of the MassQ Special Interest Group for Computer Science and Robotics. Today's topic is professional development for computer science. This coming summer, there are a number of opportunities that are remote, and I think some are still going to attempt to do some in person. So what we'd like to do is just talk about some of the potential options we have. It's now June. These are options that people are going to want to get excited about and sign up for pretty soon, because some of these opportunities are going to kind of dry up and classes are going to fill, I think, before even we're out of school. So we've made a one-pager that we'll share out in the comments of this video that you'll be able to check out, that has a lot of resources, the links to what we'll talk about. So some of the first things we'd like to talk about is just some of the hot topics for professional development that are coming up. What is creative computing? That's a topic offered by a couple of groups out there, kind of getting students involved with creative computing and how they can use coding and computer science as a creative form. Microcomputing, both Arduino and Raspberry Pi, is a hot topic. There's a number of resources available for that. And Python is, of course, the hot language right now that many are learning. Many resources about getting started with Python, middle school level and also elementary. And of course, remote robotics. How are we going to be able to teach robotics remotely if needed in the fall? So Kathy's here. I'm going to let her take over the screen.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
And she's going to be dipping into some of the CSTA offerings and also a number of other offerings that we've found from some searching on the web.
Okay, so I'm going to jump in here into CSTA. And what I've done, they allow you on the CSTA page to use the filters and search below. So what I've done is I've filtered it. So we have 6 free offerings here. We have creative computing, which is basically, it's very good. It centers a lot on Scratch. Now, these 6 that I'm going to talk about are all free. So if you click on creative computing here, you have a curriculum here designed by the lab at the Creative Computing Lab at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. And it's a complete curriculum, and it definitely centers, you can go elementary, middle, and high school, and it definitely centers mainly on Scratch.
I actually emailed them as well, and they sent me a link to their Facebook page. So they also have a Facebook page for people to and join that community.
Yeah, and this is another, there's tons of links on their page, and this is the assessing page on computational thinking with Scratch. So, and there's plenty of videos here, again, elementary, middle, and high school. So it's definitely a complete curriculum, but again, it centers mostly on Scratch. The next one is CMU, Computer Science Academy. And that, again, that's free. It's free online, interactive high school computer science. I'm trying to think of that. Do I have that right link here? Scratch. I think, hold on. Computational thinking. Here it is right here. Okay, so I'm inside. I actually, believe it or not, I remembered my login for this because I had checked this out before. And as you can see here on the left, there's the courses here: AP, CSP, Pilot, Computer Science 0, 1, 1920, a more updated one. So this is what it looks like. And again, you can go through it yourself, but it's definitely a good one, and it's worth checking out. It's definitely interactive, and you can have anybody go through it. Then we have Code, Computer Science Fundamentals Introduction. And this is for K to 5. And that's PD. And, I've gone to actual physical trainings of Codeorg. They're very, very good also. I don't know if I had a link for them. Let me look. CMU. No, that's CS Academy. Sorry. This is it's definitely, you can have offline or online fundamental activities. They give you a whole, if you go to it in person, you actually get a course book, but they also have 6 courses: digital citizenship, computer science concepts, and more. So it is good. They have a free curriculum. It does say there is minimal cost for PD. Okay. Now the next one after that is the site called Code High School. And this I've used this at the high school level, and I know some other teachers that have used it. And Code High School, there's a free curriculum, and it's pretty robust. It's got on-site PD in various locations, but it's the actual free curriculum is user-friendly enough for you to go through and be able to teach a course. I know people who've used it for Python. I personally have used it for HTML class at the high school level, and it's definitely robust, and it's set up. It's got videos, and it's very easy. Okay. Next one is, yep. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I added Joanne into the stream, so she joined in. So I think she.
Oh, okay. All right, but I do like Code High School. Okay, next one is one that I went through last summer. This one is free. You do have to sign up for it. Once you sign up for one, they send you emails to ask you about it. Again, they offer it in the summer, and I believe they also have a winter session, and that's CompuScholar. And it concentrates on grades 6 to 12. And it's got introductory programming courses. I've gone through the HTML one because I've taught that at the high school level. I've gone through the Python one for my own experience. Again, they're very user-friendly, and it's free. So there's it's kind of like a win-win situation, because not only can you use the information in CompuScholar to train yourself, but then you can turn around and use those exercises in your own classroom. So I think CompuScholar is a really good one. I've also used it, the Unity one that they're listing right here for Unity programming. I've used that with my high schoolers. Again, they give you videos, they give you presentations, and they give you basically the whole curriculum. So it says here, self-paced online, up to 180 hours. And again, as I say, 4-month summer and winter sessions, and you learn specific, and it's all free. So to me, it's a win-win. The next one, I know one of my coworkers uses Tinker for Schools. So it's got grades pre-K to 12, and this has got over 400 hours of K to 12 interactive coding lessons in both icon and text-based blocks, Python, JavaScript, and HTML. I haven't looked at Tinker's HTML, but Tinker has a good reputation. And again, this is all free. So these are 6 off the CSTA website that at least two I've used, 3 actually, 3 or 4 I've attended and used personally. So I highly recommend them. They're really good. So do you want me to stop sharing at this point, Dan, or?
You can go ahead and move into where you're going to share some of the other links off the document from EdTech Teacher or the Summer Institute.
Okay, yeah, let me go to that one. Hold on. Sorry. Did you want me to go to this one, right?
Sure, you can use that.
So this is our little 1-pager, but it actually has more than 1 page. This is our 2020 document, Professional Development for Computer Science and Robotics. So if I take a look here, I found this other one called EdTech Teacher. These 2, however, are fee-based. They're not free. Oop. See, it does this to me on the stream. It does this.
You can continue.
Huh?
You can continue to the site.
I don't know if it will let me. It says the previous page. Okay. All right. So these are 2020 virtual summer workshops for teachers, and you do have to register. These do have a fee, and some of them creating and designing digital experiences for elementary or for middle and high school, advanced G Suite, Google Apps for beginners. Some of them, I'm trying to look here, game simulations and virtual field trips, creative use of Google Slides, Seesaw. So these I found, or they were given me in an email, they were sent to me. Flipgrid, how to communicate and collab with families, virtual reality and remote learning. So these are all good topics for today. And if I go back to our famous document, this is the one here, hold on. Okay, this is the Summer Institute for Pathfinders. And they'll be July 19th to 24th, and they'll be doing this virtually. And the course catalog here. So you have your different levels, K to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 12, creative coding, beauty and joy of computing, Dash, Dot, and Q, creative electronics with Chibitronics paper circuits, computer science awesome, introducing Python with robotics.
And I think this one you need to sign up by tomorrow.
I think you do. Like this is the one, like this is BotBall, which we know comes from or is held at UMass Lowell, and this course is full.
That's a good program.
Yeah, Maker Educator, Collective Boot Camp. Microsoft Make Code. And Mobile CSP, which we've known about that one also, with App Inventor. And here's Mouse Scratch Creative Computing and Video Creator. This one is full, paper Mac. This is by the Concord Consortium in Georgia Tech. Project Invent, Making and Coding for Social Good. RoboGarden, the Learning by Coding game. So there's a lot out there. And here's Tinker Again on their site. So you do have to apply, and then you do need a letter from, I believe, your principal, an admin letter of support. Whoops, I don't know what I clicked. Okay. Also, let's look here, Carnegie Mellon, Computer Science Academy. Oh yeah, I've also listed, even though we call this our one pager, I got an email a couple of days ago from the journal. So I've put all these professional development courses here in the document also with the links. The links, as you can see in green, are all there. There's a lot out there. So these are all here. That anybody can utilize also. All right.
Great.
So I'm going to stop sharing my screen at this point. Is that all right?
That is actually, would you actually mind, I'm going to keep you sharing. If you wouldn't mind opening up that Baytech.
The first one?
The first one. And what we'll do is talk a little bit about the options from, we'll go ahead, go to that page.
Yeah.
This is a professional development page for UMass Boston, Baytech, the organization. Here, it introduced themselves as a Code.org regional partner. They've been working heavily with the script implementations with districts in Massachusetts and around to kind of support the growth of computer science within the schools. And they also have the Exploring Computer Science course outlined here. What I came to this page to focus on, and I'll have Kathy click on it, is where you see the CS for MA. This link is within for the Professional Learning Institute that they're offering in Southbridge and Boston. But
I have to go. Hold on a second.
You can click on that page as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. Hold on. Yeah.
So right on that page, the Professional Learning, the institutes, these are a range of courses that we can kind of go through and just kind of list off the courses one by one. A range of courses being offered in Southbridge and in Boston. I think that they are looking at doing many of these remote as well as this time, but we'll kind of go through. We'll quickly go through. There is the CS Discoveries option. I'm closing some items down. Which does take you through the code.org site. Kathy, I'm just going to have you click back because some of these I just want to show people the differences in the links. If you go with the code.org site, some of them will link you to a code.org site where they're going to ask you what level you teach, and also in different states there are different levels of scholarships available for some of these courses. So as you go through this document, which we share out, just make sure that not all of them are completely free. Some of them do prompt you to for a fee or a level of implementation of course, like maybe the AP Principles course in your school. So we're just going to scroll through the top. If you wouldn't mind starting at the top, we'll scroll through. I'm just having a little issue with my camera.
Yeah, I'm hearing a
So there's the code.org Discoveries, which is a course outlined for grades 6 through 10.
Yeah.
3 to 5 hours a week. Many of these courses are helpful at helping you implement a course in computer science in your school district within the next year. So as you can see, it asks you, do you teach elementary? Do you teach middle? Can you pop back real quick? We're just gonna go through the list. Read through here and different needs. The next one, the K through 5 educators, that that one does prompt you to select the date at the Southbridge. The ones that are the constant contact links take you to a page just like this, where it'll ask you to fill out your name, school title. These courses, I believe, are offered for free, but they'll probably fill up pretty fast. So let's keep moving along. They're offered in both locations, so they're listed both twice on each page. There's the Bootstrap Algebra course. So this is an integrated evidence-based curriculum that applies foundational math concepts. So if you're looking to put a math program in place that integrates computer science, this is a great opportunity to kind of get some of the framework and background for that. It's similar to the Growing Up Thinking Scientifically kind of structure for the course. There's a Microcontrollers in Action, a Raspberry Pi and Arduino and Microbits course being offered in both locations. That is the same constant contact link.
So each one I click, it brings you, it just, all the changes is the title of the course and the date. Yeah.
And then you'll see there's the Introduction to Amazon Web Services, AWS Cloud Certified Cloud Program. That's something that I think we're going to see a lot of schools starting to adopt cloud computing into their curriculum. This is kind of the first steps, is getting educators involved with cloud computing and the cloud computing concepts in their class. It's going to be a hot topic. I think we'll see more of that in the next coming years. I know Merrimack College is also offering something related to that as well soon, so something to keep on. And once again, they're repeated again for the Boston location. So we'll share this link out in the comments on the YouTube video. And be sure to check out some of these great offerings. There's the CS Awesome, which is a great kind of overview for school teachers. But go ahead, check this document out, look and see, what you can kind of get involved with. There's a great also option for data visualization happening to assist educators in better understanding how they can use data visualization in their classes, and visualization techniques. And great list of options for any educator who wants to get involved with computer science on any level, whether they're looking to do a new course, part of the script planning framework, or maybe they're just looking to brush up on some resources for licensing. So a lot of great options. We'll put the link to this document in the YouTube channel chat, and also share it out with anyone who asks us for any information. Once again, thanks for joining us. We're glad to be able to share these resources with you. We're part of the MassQ Computer Science SIG, so if you're interested, feel free to email us. Our emails are ddowns@nrpsk12.org or Kathy Dasho, k-dasho@nrpsk12.org. We're excited to look at some of these options for computer science professional development for teachers, get people involved. And if you're interested in joining our special interest group, we'll be sharing this video out, and in the near future, we'll be adding some of our members to the stream to kind of talk about topics like this one. So thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks.
Okay.